How do you teach mixed age groups in one class? Well, you don't need two separate lesson plans, and you don't need to water everything down for the younger children or overcomplicate it for the older children. Keep a set lesson plan of general activities that are great for all age groups. So things like partner yoga, body percussion with chanting, mindful art, mindful movement, relaxation, and then make sure that you keep all of the poses and the activities safe and accessible for the entire group. So all of the younger children can stay safe in the poses and the relaxation is accessible to them. But then at the same time, offer some fun, playful challenges for the older children. So how that might look. If you're doing partner yoga and they're in the partner boat pose, you introduce it and say to everyone, let's all lift one leg off the floor and see if we can balance. And for the older children, you can try and lift both feet off the floor. Let's see how long we can hold it for. And so you're giving that extra challenge to the older children. The younger children will come in and out of their boat pose as they're trying to figure out the balance and coordination. And the older children are working on their perseverance, coordination, and balance together. And then you just simply choose your poses that allow for a different challenge for the older children. Again, making sure that it is safe. Making sure that your breathing techniques are accessible to all the children. So I would avoid things that are like breath holds, but also avoiding things that might feel a bit too childish for the older children. So if you're doing singing, maybe bringing in some body percussion and bringing in chanting, which is accessible to all the children. Bringing in art activities where the younger children can do one more simplified, accessible variation, but adding in perhaps some writing for the older children. Again, how this might look, let's say you're doing a gratitude jar of some kind or a gratitude list. The younger children can draw it, the older children can write and draw, or if they're much older, they might start some guided journaling. So you are creating the same activities, you're just diversifying, dependent on the child's, not just age, but their abilities, where they're at in general with their learning, and just making sure that it's completely inclusive and accessible for everybody. It really doesn't have to be complex.